my name is Trevor LeClaire and this is my wife Cathy. For 1 week, we are camping in Jackson Hole while having ourselves a wildlife expedition. To begin our adventure, we packed up our campsite at Grovont Campground, then drove through Jackson to take Cathy to see the largest species of waterfowl in North America, the trumpeter swan.
So we're just outside of Jackson, and we are here because Cathy wanted to see some trumpeter swans, and since most of the swans in the area migrate out of Jackson Hole for the summer, I knew a nice little spot where there were still some swans here. So, how do you feel, Cathy?
I really like seeing them. I read books about them when I was a kid, and it's really cool to see them in person. I don't remember you bringing me here last time, so I don't think I got to see swans last time I was here.
This particular spot we're at now, I have never brought you to.
Yeah. No, it's really cool to see them, and they're fairly close. I get to see them up close and everything.
Big birds.
Oh, they're so pretty when they're in the water.
Here we are at our new campsite. We are going to spend a couple nights here. Previously, we spent a couple nights at the Grovont campground within Grand Teton National Park. Now we are here in Turpin Meadows, which is within Buffalo Valley outside of Grand Teton National Park. So this is basically right next to the Teton Wilderness. And I wanted to choose this spot because it is closer to where all the bear action is at. So that way we don't have to drive all the way across the park to go and get some great footage and views of the grizzly bears. So 2 nights here. We'll see how it goes. Before we go searching for more animals, we have to wait for Cathy to air up her sleeping pad. You're doing great. Any moment now. I question you. It should have been blown up by now. So, you forgot to close the other...
You can go away now.
You see how quick and easy it was to pump it up when you actually had the nozzle close? The valve close?
Why do you have to film me when I'm unflattering?
You're always flattering.
Oh, you're very sweet, thank you.
You're so very welcome.
Now we're ready. Just in time for some grizzly action. These are the same duo we saw in our previous vlog, but this time they're closer. The adolescent bears move closer to the road while munching on the vegetation. More and more people appear to photograph the bears. This made it difficult to film the bears as folks weasel their way in front of the camera.
Alright guys, we're gonna go back towards the black saw over there.
I kept trying to get a good video, but the twins kept moving closer to us, and the rangers kept pushing us back. I would get into position, ready for another shot, but another tourist would jump in front of us and block our view.
It became a game of hierarchy, as photographers and visitors assert their dominance to obtain the best photograph. I eventually gave up and stood in the back, observing both bears and tourists. Cathy had to take a break from the crowd.
So the bear jam is up there. I went back to the vehicle to get Trevor some water, because we were both going to die of dehydration. As much as I love bears, can't say I love crowds. I feel like I can breathe out here. But yeah, I should probably bring my husband some water, so he doesn't, get too bad of a headache. See you guys in a bit. And of course, as soon as I go to bring him water, he comes back. Got tired of being a sheep?
Crowd's overwhelming. It's not worth watching a grizzly for. Let's go find a fox.
Okay, sounds good.
Be sure to subscribe to Trekking with Trevor so you can see what incredible sighting we had right after we left the bear jam.